Coming up live on LiveWire, we've got a great show for you today. I'm holding up my wrist because it has a wristband that says Block-by-Block. I wonder what that means. Well, it's a block party that's going to happen at the Grant Union High School auditorium and around in there, and it's put on by the Crocker Museum. And I have two folks here who are going to talk about what that is and some of the programs at the Crocker Museum, which it's coming that time when it's time to, kick back and go out and enjoy some of the great cultural things of our community, including, I have also another guest from the Northern California Entertainers Music Awards. Mr. Daniel's going to talk about this new award system for entertainers, people like poets, performing poets, and musicians and comedians. So stay tuned for LiveWire right after this. With me in the studio is Elena Macaluso and Kimberly Marshall. They're both from the Crocker Museum in beautiful downtown Sacramento, where all good things happen, including this wonderful block party, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. We're very excited about this. It's part of an initiative through the James Irvine Foundation. And basically what we do is we go out into communities and we create art experiences. And it's honed in to really focus on communities that are underrepresented, and we go in and try to create an experience that either they haven't had before or that we try to incorporate whatever it is they're currently doing as art activities.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah. It's a
and
lot
so
of fun.
this is going to happen on May 7th through the 12th. Or no, May 7th from 12 to 7 p.m. at the Grant Union High School.
Right. So
and it's free.
It is a free event. It's going to be a fabulous event. It's family friendly, and we're blocking off the whole street, so it's literally a block party.
Oh, I like it.
And it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. We're having all different kinds of entertainment. We're doing the Zydeco Flames, Zaya Bell, CRSB. The Grant Drumline is going to perform, and they are amazing. They're absolutely fabulous.
That's
so
good.
Yeah.
Good. And also, I noticed the art arc will be out there, and that's a kind
Absolutely.
of there are grandmothers here who remember the art arc. But there's always something new and interesting in it, and things to do.
Absolutely. It's like a revolving museum for us too, so we change it periodically. Right now it's the theme is color, so there's a lot of activities that center around color and primary colors, and extends into secondary and further into the color schemes.
Absolutely. Kids got to learn about colors.
They do.
I always wondered, whether or not there is a kind of an evaluation about colors, because, you can actually take about 10 kids and line them up and then hold up, let's say, this color here, and you might get 8 versions of what that is.
Very true.
Absolutely.
It's very true.
And it seems to me that it should be something that is taught color, understanding colors, because there's so many of them.
There is.
Yeah.
Yeah, just look at a box of crayons. Yeah.
So it's fun. These Irvine Awards, they are something that's new?
For the Crocker, they've had one before. This one specifically is designated for the Block-by-Block initiative. And so it was a 2-year initiative, and we're kind of coming into the end of the initiative. It ends in October. And it started with doing a lot of different workshops in the community and working with community members and kind of pinpointing community organizations to work with to really foster art activities in their neighborhoods. And it kind of started also with the workshop series that we were doing. We're trying to, Sacramento has incredible art and incredible artists.
That's really very, by comparison with other cities,
absolutely.
It's very high.
And we do. And we try to foster that through the Crocker Art Museum. And part of the initiative was to do a workshop series to kind of help kind of our art artists to understand a little bit more about social practice art. And what social practice art is basically is going into communities and working with community members to create an art experience rather than just being a painter and creating it by yourself. You engage other people in your neighborhood to help create an art piece, or you create some type of activity that incorporates artwork.
Ah, yes, and we need more of that where we all partake in an event. I think it goes along with us all working more hand in hand in whatever we do as people.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I like it. It's like democracy building.
It is. It
in
creates a lot of community around your existing organizations, and it helps foster connectivity between other community members in your neighborhood. So.
Sure, and I've been around people who, point at an art piece, a public art piece, and say, I put that little spot, that tile up there.
That's right.
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of pride in that.
Absolutely, there's pride in it.
Yeah, yeah. There's
So
three
Elena,
artists,
this is really interesting. There's a lot of outreach. In the past, the Crocker Art Museum followed the train of years and years ago of museums. You come to us, we let you see art. But this is exactly the opposite. We're coming out to you. We want you to make art.
Absolutely.
Yes, yes.
Right.
What else is going on over at the museum?
Well, Block by Block has been is a really big thing right now because we have the 3 block parties in addition to the May 7th event. We have one on June 11th, and then we have one on June 9th, or July 9th, excuse me. So.
Wow. In 3 different parts of the
3 different
city?
parts, yes. So we have the one at Colonial Heights is on July 11th, July 9th, excuse me, I'm getting my dates all
That's
messed
all
up.
right.
And then June 9th is Steve Jones's park, so come out to all 3. But in addition to that, we still have our Andy Warhol Portraits exhibition up through June 19th. So that's coming up. And then we have art auction season coming up in May and then early June. Do you know about? Oh, yeah, there's the block party schedule. Good. See, so if I trip up on the dates, it's right there.
There you
just
go.
take a screenshot of that.
Everybody knows when they come onto this watch this program that you have to have pencil and paper because we talk about these great things that are happening in our community.
And it goes so quick, right?
Yeah.
We talk so quickly. So yeah, those are the schedules for the block party. And she was mentioning that we have we have 3 different artists that are going to come and represent, in addition to all the different groups. But for example, at the Grant Union Grant Union this weekend we have Anthony Padilla. And so he's doing an interact.
So through our workshop series, what we did is we asked artists to send in a proposal for an art piece, and out of the wonderful workshop series that we had 40 proposals come in, and that was amazing. We were anticipating maybe 15 or 20, so we had a really good turnout. And out of those, we chose 3 to give a grant to, and those artists were to create something incorporating community members that would be showcased at the block parties. So each block party is specific to a district. So the May 7th is specific to the Del Paso area. June 11th is specific to the Meadowview, South Sacramento area. And then the July is Oak Park, Hollywood Park area. And each block party has its own artist that's represented. And so for our block party on May 7th, it's going to be Anthony Padilla, and he's created this giant, incredibly beautiful solar poppy, and it's 18 feet tall and 7 feet wide, and it has seats, and it has it's very interactive, so when you approach it, the lights come on, and you can hook up your USB port into it and charge your phone or your iPod.
Of course.
Yeah, it's an incredible piece, so we're very happy to have it.
I love it. I love it. Artists come up with the greatest and wonderful creative ideas.
Absolutely, especially for this realm. It's really interesting, and the community can interact and be a part of it, which is so nice.
Yeah, it is. Good. So are you enjoying putting these things together?
Oh, absolutely. It's a blast.
Sure.
We love it. Yeah, we have a lot of fun.
Good. And what else is happening?
So we're coming into art auction season. We have 2 events. One on May 19th. We have Big Names, Small Art, and it's a series of silent auctions from 5 to 9 in our courtyard. And all the pieces of art are 12 by 12, and the bidding starts at $25. So it's a great way for people to come out, enjoy a nice spring evening, and acquire some art for some good prices.
I like it.
And then on June 4th, we have our art auction, a little bit more of a formal affair, a sit down. down with a live auction and silent auctions, and a little bit more pricier art with that. But it's they're both museum fundraisers.
But you can get some art
yeah.
if you go down there. And
Absolutely, absolutely. They're both fun evenings out. And if you're kind of new and you don't have a lot of money to spend, big names, smaller, it's a great way to go
Also,
about
a lot
it.
of people don't live in such huge rolling houses as you and I,
Exactly.
you know, where we can put up, you know, a huge.
Right. So these 12 by
art.
12s might be
So 12 by
perfect.
12 is, they can
Yes,
fit right
they're
into an
nice.
apartment
Right.
somewhere,
Apartment,
right?
the small house movement, that's big right now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
those are some great events that are coming up.
Sure. I remember when I first came to, there was a guy that lived in an apartment nearby who started to buy art. He started to buy these things that were just too big for the apartment. You know, they could not find, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, a painting that's something like 4 feet by 6 feet may not be something you should buy for an apartment.
Right, exactly.
But,
Yeah.
Oh, I love this. It's perfect. It looks good right there, covering my window.
Yeah, the
Exactly.
whole wall of the
Nothing
house or
else.
apartment. Yes, exactly.
But this is an excellent thought process in terms of going to an art auction where, you know, it's something that might work in your place and to buy some real art.
Exactly. And you can afford it. And if nothing else, it's a fun night out. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Yeah, that's big name, small art. And then the art auction, that's that's $300 ticket right there. But it's a sit down dinner. It's a live auction. It's very elegant.
Good. I
affair.
like
Yeah,
elegance.
they're both they're
You
both
can
great.
put on you can put on your glad rags for elegance. Then.
That's right.
Exactly.
Glad
exactly.
rags.
So those are very
And
fun.
what did you call it? You said something. I forget. We were talking. I was talking with Mr. Daniels, and he said you should wear. What is it you said this morning? What kind of clothing that people should wear? I don't remember it. I'm stunned too. I'm just stunned. Language just flies everywhere.
Yeah. I know.
But great, and the Crocker is coming along.
Oh yeah, I think there's events all the time going on. We have a sketch crawl coming up at the end of May 26th, where people can take some drawing lessons and have a cocktail and move around and
Have another cocktail.
have another
and
cocktail,
draw some more.
draw some more, and have
scribble
another
some more. and
scribble
then
some more. Yeah, so that's a very
Drop your
fun
pencil
event.
and run.
Yeah, drop your pencil and run. Hopefully, we'll get to that point. But yeah. So lots of fun, interactive events.
How about a
we can do.
10K sketch run?
I think that would be great.
You
know,
have to
you
lead
and I.
it, though.
You have to, what?
You have to lead it, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
You know, we have an art mix.
10K, we meaning
We
10
can all do it
feet.
together.
10 feet. Nah, well, we want to change the name. Yeah, and art mix. I always think that we should do an art mix around running, but our May art mix, which is our monthly event on the second Thursday, has a bike theme this month in May. So May. Oh, what's the date of that? It's next week, the 12th.
The 12th.
Right? The 12th.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's coming up.
Yeah.
So the Crocker Museum has a website.
We do.
And everything we're talking about, even if we're using major metaphors,
Yeah.
happens
not to, but yeah.
in really straight language on
Right.
that website, right?
Right. It's crockerartmuseum.org.
You don't have to worry about it. Just
We also
Google
have
the
one
words
for Block
Crocker
by
Art
Block.
Oh,
Museum.
yes.
Oh, yeah. And
crockerblockbyblock.org,
blockparty.org.
right?
But that'll
Yes.
be on there.
It will be.
Yeah. You know.
But it's always good to have that right
Yeah,
away.
it's often good to have it.
And if you have any questions, just call. You know, if you don't see what
Absolutely.
you're looking for, just
There's
give
a
us a
play
call.
zone for
Yeah.
international food. Now, I
Yes.
like
Oh,
that. We
yeah,
never talk about
absolutely.
the food. You know, we always talk at these events, but there you go. There's food. Oh, look at that.
Lots
They're
of
block
food.
party.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh,
There
good.
we
There,
go. That's all for
yeah.
entertainment.
Because I'm sure, people can see that.
It's going to be a
Hey,
great
wait a minute. I
lineup,
didn't
too.
see that. Look, it's got a list of more
Very fun.
people on
It
there.
does. We
Yeah.
have at least 30 different performances,
Oh.
including spoken word, dance, theater, anything and everything you can
painting.
think of. Face painting. We have kids zone. We have
Dancing. It says dancing. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah, we
Art,
have-
pop-up art. What's pop-up art?
So we're having a pop-up gallery. So we've invited artists from the community to show their work in the gallery, and it's also a feature for some of the kids at the school too.
Okay.
So we're going to have a lot of their work.
All right.
We have a kiddie train. We have all kinds of things. It's going to be
kiddie
amazing.
train?
Yes.
You mean like a train?
A train.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can go with that.
It definitely is good
I
for
like
the family.
trains.
Yeah, and the weather should be nice. So
We're a
we'll hope that the
railroad
weather's
town,
nice
aren't
in
we?
June and not in July, August. July also.
We're a railroad town. We should have a kiddie train.
Exactly.
Absolutely. We're the only major city that's bisected by a train about twice a day.
That's true.
right. Yes,
True. I
yes.
hadn't thought of that.
Yeah. Years ago, they figured that one out.
Yeah.
I want to thank you, Elena, and thank you so much, Kimberly, for coming to talk to
Absolutely.
me
Thank you for
about
Thank you.
the Crocker Museum and its events. Come back, because you're always doing something interesting and exciting.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay.
Thank
Well,
you.
Sign and die. Yeah, that's all the time we have. Right now we're going to take a short break, and then we're going to be back talking about this new and interesting Northern California Entertainer Arts Award. So stay tuned right after this important message.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Me and my boy Matt had it good. He had catnip that was off the hook. But one day, he brings a girl home, and she's allergic to cats. Every sneeze was a nail in my coffin. Now I'm in a shelter. It's decent, but they don't even have Wi-Fi.
Okay. Whoa, you can't believe this. We are about to talk to somebody who's going to be beginning a thing called the Northern California Entertainers Music Awards Show. Big deal.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mr. Daniels, what you were walking down the street one day and you were hit with lightning and you thought, I'm going to organize a large Music Entertainers Awards Show. Is that what happened?
Kind of, sir. Our thing was we said, okay, well, it's always been a Sacramento music awards,
yeah.
always been a Oakland, always been a San Francisco, but never been a Northern California Music Awards.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So we really been working hard ever since August last year. You know, tracking down all the artists and stuff like that. We had over 10,000 votes.
Whoa.
Over 10,000 votes to nominate their favorite artists. So it really took us some time to basically go through each artist and with a fine-tooth comb and figure out which one's going to be the top guys for the award show. Yes.
Oh, that's great. So what really, when I talked before the show, what really got me was the awards categories.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about those.
Yes, we will be giving away 25 awards. Teen Artist of the Year Award. We're going to have a Magazine of the Year Award.
Good.
We're going to have Comedian of the Year Female, Comedian of the Year Male, Gospel of the Year Award, Male, Gospel of the Year Female,
good.
Gospel Band. Also going to be R&B Artist of the Year Award, R&B Male, R&B Female, and R&B Band. Also going to be Blues Artist of the Year Award.
R&B and B.
Yes.
I love it.
R&B, yes, sir. It's going to be Blues Artist of the Year Award Male, Blues Artist Female, Blues Artist Band. So it's going to be really great. We got several live performances going to take place. It's going to be a really big
Where is
show.
all this going to happen?
It's going to be at the Crest Theater, Sacramento, California. That's where it's at.
Good. Yeah, oh, there it is.
Yes,
Up,
sir.
there it
Yes,
is.
sir.
There's the
Yes,
Crest
sir.
Theater.
1013 K Street, Sacramento, California. All eyes will be on the Crest Theater, May
Good.
28th.
But I can Google Northern California Entertainers Movie.
Yes, sir.
and
Yes, sir. You
something
can
come up.
Google that, and you can also go to the www.cresttheater.com, and they also has it there. So yes, yes, sir.
All right. What's really interesting is that you also have awards for promoters, comedians,
Yes, sir.
poets,
Yes, sir.
internet, radio, and TV shows.
Yes, sir.
That's fascinating because a lot of times, the medium itself may be not as powerful and as good as one would like, but some mediums like TV or radio shows
Yes.
really show the work of good entertainers.
Yes,
in
sir.
our town.
Yes, sir. See, one thing about the internet radio shows, they're broadcast worldwide.
Yeah.
See, a lot of people like to sleep on those guys. You think that they're smaller? No, they could get your stuff across the world because they're internet.
Yeah.
So that's one thing about those guys. They're a very, very, very powerful tool for artists.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
yeah, it is.
Yes, sir.
I have some friends who work in that field, and they are very, very happy to do so because people listening to them from Japan
Yes,
who write
yes,
to
sir.
them
Yes, sir.
and
Yes,
say,
sir.
or
Yes,
all
sir.
over the place,
Yes, sir.
Australia.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've been getting calls from guys from Georgia saying, you guys are giving an award show? Is it in Georgia? No, I'm sorry, sir, but
not.
it's in Sacramento, California. But I'm like, thank you for calling, sir.
Yeah. Well, they probably come down if it were as close to like
Yes, sir.
Kentucky.
Yes, sir. Yes, well, yeah, but we got a lot of guys. It's going to be people coming from throughout the West Coast. We got folks coming from Seattle, Southern California, the Bay Area, of course, and close to Sacramento. Yes, so it's going to be a really, really, really great show for us.
So when that lightning hit you while you're walking down the street, you thought of it was an important need, and obviously the people have spoken.
Yes, sir. The reason why we decided to do this award show is basically to support, strengthen the value of the art and entertainment in our communities, because a lot of our nominees are seasoned entertainers. I mean, they open up shows for some of the biggest events throughout Northern California. So yeah, it's not these guys' first rodeo. A lot of these guys have been entertaining for decades.
Decades,
Yes.
yeah, and now they're going to have get some of their own.
Yes,
to
sir.
be- So that is fascinating.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and we talked a little bit about this. That was it. I was trying to. You didn't remember, and I didn't remember, but it was Dress to Impress.
Dress to impress. You got to come correct. It's an award show.
Yeah.
So you have to dress to impress.
No baseball caps.
No baseball caps.
Get rid of that. Buy a baseball cap.
No baseball caps, no sports gear. You got
No
to really
sports
dress
gear.
to impress. This is an award show, and we got some really great hot performances. It's going to be a tribute performance to B.B. King, a tribute performance to Maurice White of Earth, Wind & Fire,
Yes.
a tribute performance to the artist formerly known as Vanity,
Yeah.
and also a tribute performance to Prince.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So we got a really hot show, and we're going to give away some great awards from some great people.
Wow, I can't argue with that. It sounds really great.
Yes, sir.
So, and there's a telephone number here, 916-601-1368.
Yes, sir. You can call 916-601-1368. That's the Event Masters headquarters, my headquarters, and we can answer any questions you guys may have.
Hip hop.
Yes,
Old school funk.
Yes, it's going to be an
Old school
funk band award.
Yeah.
Yes, we got guys that've been getting down for decades, and they're
Can
really
you
bringing.
name a few?
I could name a few. Yes, so we have. Let me see. You caught me off guard with that.
Oh,
one,
I know,
sir.
I know.
Okay, let me dig in on this one.
Will you
Okay,
think about that?
Yes, sir.
And I especially like soul R&B.
We got soul
and
R&B.
R&B blues.
That's more the more adult contemporary soul. Like a lot of the R&B is done by the younger guys these days, but it still has the soul R&B. That's basically like I'll say maybe a 30+ crowd.
30 plus, yeah.
Yeah, that's more of your Luther
late
Vandross
80s, early
and your
90s,
and your Earth, Wind & Fire type music. I mean that real soul, that you can really
I
groove
remember
to.
them. Yes. I'm old enough to remember a lot of that stuff.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And some of the groups some of the funk bands we have one of the nominees is Eric Young. He's the bass player for Confunction. He has his own side band. He's nominated. And we also have Sexual Chocolate. That's Sean Rayford. He's a jazz artist, but he also has a funk band. And we'll have Mercy Mead, if they're from out of Sacramento. We also have Chisholm Band, they from the Bay Area. I mean, really, really, really funky band. So it's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, I'm
very
sure it is. It
interesting.
is. You know, I mean, there are music enthusiasts who just really need to know about this because you get to hear some genres of music you'd have to travel miles to get to see.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that's going to be a very exciting thing to do. And it's and since it's covering Northern California, and there are people coming from other parts of other Western states.
Yes. But to be nominated, you have to be from Northern California.
I see.
A lot of people ask, why did you just have Northern California, not just California? Yeah. It's basically because we got to spotlight our guys, you know.
Yeah.
Because Southern California, that's LA, major budget.
Oh, yeah.
So they're basically come in and drag out all the awards. So we wanted to spotlight all the independent artists in Northern California that's doing their hard work, to show those guys their hard work, they drive and determination that's not going unnoticed.
That's right. And I think
sir.
that's also an important thing to do. You
Yes,
know,
sir.
Local awards are just as valuable to some people in there,
Yes,
to enjoy what they what they give the public.
Yes, we have a lot of nominees. They're retired. You know, they've been in the band with bandmates for decades. So those guys come out and they're jam at any bar for free. You know, they've been opening up for many events, carnivals, concerts for years. And they'll do it for free. Like I said, they're just for the love of music. So it's our chance to let those guys know that, hey, we see what you guys doing, and you guys are doing wonderful work.
That's good. It's
Yes,
good.
sir.
It's very important to recognize and breaking it out by genres like
Yes, sir.
jazz and blues and,
Yes.
and R&B and old school funk and all of that is important because then you get to experience a little bit of it. I'm sure if you ran all of those, the show would last 9 hours or something. Like.
Yes, sir. We had a tough task trying to cram everything into maybe a 2.5 hour event.
Yeah.
So yeah, it wasn't too tough, but we had our obstacles that we had several hurdles that we had to several hurdles. So one thing was basically pinpointing the top 10 in each category.
Yeah.
Because like I said, we had over 10,000 nominees.
My God.
So wow, my award soul committee, I salute you guys for the wonderful job, and you guys been putting up with me. I want to thank my wife also for giving me the time to do this. Because like I said, because if it wasn't for her, there's no way I could do this. Because I had to be here, I had to be there, I had to be in the Bay Area nights, Sacramento club nights. That's basically to see these guys perform. Because a lot of these guys have events that's going on throughout the year. So sit in with those guys and hear them personally.
And here they're going to be down here and that's going to be on the 28th at 7 p.m. at the Crest.
Yes, sir.
All right. Alex Daniels, thank you so much for coming to talk to me about this.
you,
I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
I wish you well on your event.
All right,
and
thank you very
I know
much.
it's going to be something.
Oh,
and
yes,
I
it
wouldn't like
is.
to tech that show, let me tell you.
All right.
You know, all the bands coming on and off.
Well, I got some tickets. I'm gonna give you guys some of the tickets.
Okay, we'll come down and watch the great
you guys
time.
come through and have a good time with us.
Thank you so much.
And remember, dress to impress.
Oh, hey, I've got some glad rags.
Oh yeah, you are right now.
Oh, thanks. Whoa, okay. All right, well, good luck.
All right, thank you very much.
Whoa, that's all the time we have today. Yes, LiveWire is here every Wednesday, and we meet people like Mr. Daniels here, who you might not see on a big TV, CBS, NBC thing, because he's making a real wonderful thing, is stab for local artists. So that's all the time we have. We'll see you next Wednesday at 5 p.m. live. Bye.